Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. A Madison family says they fear their daughter was abused inside Meriter Hospital.
This allegation is on the heels of a federal investigation revealing 5 newborns were harmed inside Meriter's NICU over the course of 10 months. News 3's Keely Arthur has been following this story. She spoke to that family and shares why they think she could be the 6th victim. Keely?
Just a few days after her birth, a mysterious bruise was found on Finley Whipperford's back. The family says the federal report may explain where it came from.
And we're blessed.
Looking at baby Finley, you'd probably never be able to tell what she's been through. But go back to June of last year and you'll quickly realize just how much of a miracle she is.
She has a vein of Galen malformation. 1 in 3 children with her condition are dead by day 4.
Finley was born at Meriter Hospital, taken to the NICU, and as scheduled, transferred to UW Hospital 7 hours later. It was at UW where a mysterious mark was spotted on her back.
She was born on Monday. On Thursday, a bruise was discovered.
Piero and Heather Whipperforth, Finley's parents, say they were investigated by Child Protective Services and cleared.
They didn't look at the bruise and think it was a medical bruise. They called CPS. CPS cleared us. We said, okay, if it wasn't us, it had to be somebody. That leaves who?
For months, that question went unanswered. Then in February, news broke that a nurse had been suspended and a criminal investigation launched following unexplained injuries inside Meriter's NICU.
When we saw the story, I immediately called the police department.
According to investigators from the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, 5 newborns at the Madison Hospital were found to have injuries ranging from bruises to a skull fracture. The Whipperforths believe Finley is another victim.
I mean, look at her. She's up against, like, life or death. And you got some predator beating her up.
I mean, you can't even trust the hospital to take care of your kid. I mean, it makes me sick. It's my stomach.
They're now trying to figure out if their baby was ever in the care of the alleged abuser and are left asking what so many seem to want to know.
How many other children were abused and could have been prevented?
And we checked back in with Meriter today. That nurse is still on suspension. Because no arrests have been made, we are choosing not to name that person. However, if you had a child in the NICU and want information, there is a hotline you can call. We have that number up on channel3000.com.
Keely Arthur joining us in studio tonight. Keely, thank you.
The first